for an update. I tried to send it out. I didn't know when I was gonna go live or not, but here we are. So, some people I know over across the way, they just reeled in a trout. So, and then they gave me a little info on how they caught it. So that's pretty cool of them. It'll be in my video. So if you want to see it, you can watch the video and you will see it. So Casey is here now and she's had, I don't know, 2 or 3 fish. You can see all the tracks going out to the traps. All 3 of these ones have gone off. I've had a bunch on that one. This one over here keeps going off. That one's gone off a few times. The trap behind the tent has not gone off, and that is just right below the ice. I'm trying to get a trout. So here we are. We're waiting on traps again. This time though, we got 3 tip and spins out here. A little orange polar tip up type style from Walmart, I believe it was. Yeah, and then the traps I had earlier today. I am still on it, and yes, I am. I fished over there 2 days ago, and then I came down here, and we've been getting flags here. And like I just said, the people over there with the red trucks, they just caught a trout and sent me a picture. And said I could use the picture in the video so that everybody could see it. So that's pretty awesome of them. But other than that, we were just chilling out, and I'm going to do a live stream for a while. And either my phone's going to die, which it shouldn't because it's almost fully charged, or we'll go for an hour or so, see what happens. I'll be happy to answer any questions, anything like that. I'm actually going to go out here to this last trap, and I'm going to drop it down. I better bring the scoop. I'm going to bring it up to just below the ice, because I guess that's what they're saying is catching the trout. So let's do that. Had a really good turnout to my live stream this morning. I kind of had to cut it a little short. But since then, we've got people out over here, way over there. Traps are out here. These people got traps out. They've been riding snowmobiles and you caught a 5.5 pound bass out here? That is a nice fish. That is a very nice fish. I've caught some big ones out here, but I don't know how big. I didn't weigh them. But I'm sure they weren't 5 pounds. All right. We're gonna stand you up while I do this. Hopefully you can see. We're gonna, like I said, bring it right up below the ice. And that should be right below the ice. And we'll give it a try. That's what they said they did to catch a trout over there, so we'll give it a try. Never hurts to take information from people. I don't mind. And if I'm catching, I'll be happy to tell you what I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna test that theory with that trap. And we'll see if we get a flag here. It's been like every 20 minutes to a half an hour or so, one of them goes off. Starting to get later, so we'll see. It said from from 2 to like 4:30 on the little app thing I was trying out that it's supposed to climb and be better fishing. So we'll see how that pans out too. And I've been keeping record of it on the video I'm making, so go check that out when that comes out on Sunday evening. Yeah, so now we wait. I am trying to catch the elusive trout out here in Etna Pond in Etna, Maine. I've caught a ton of pickerel today, some big ones too. I had one that was so big it just snapped my line. I couldn't even get it out of the hole. I saw its mouth. I mean, I don't know if that does any justice, but pretty big pickerel. Looked like a pike almost. But yeah, we just went around a few minutes ago and broke up all the ice out of all the holes. I went out there and set that one down below the ice just to see if I can catch a trout. My other one over here, over there behind the shack, that's just below the ice too. And that's been a silent trap. So I'm just gonna leave it and let it do its thing. I appreciate everybody coming in. Make sure you hit that like button if you would. I appreciate it. The likes and the subscribes, they help a lot. I don't know, I've been having a great day. 2 days ago, I came out here right over by that little shack over there and I caught nothing. I had one flag all day and that makes for a long day. So just even catching pickerel today, I've been happy. Must have got a flag. So if you've never seen they said, I can see you, look at the red trucks. There they are waving to me over there. How you doing? Just walking around, looking at the traps, talking. How you doing? It looks like you guys are doing pretty good over there. No, there's no walleye in here. But if you ain't never seen these traps right here are great for kids. These are tip and spins. If you have never seen them work, you can see it in my video when I post it. Basically, the flag will pop up, and when the fish is taking the line, that orange and black fish on top spins in a circle, and you can see it taking your line. They're really awesome traps. And I think they're like $39 a piece. Really good construction too. I've been using them off and on, and I've caught a bunch of fish with them. But they're great for kids, really great for kids. So hopefully we get a flag. We've had a ton of flags today, but like I said, every half an hour, 20 minutes, 45 minutes, you never know. I'm sure we'll get one while I'm live. We're gonna hope. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I like to call pickerel. I call them pickles a lot because it's, you say people get, I feel like some people around here get pickerel and pike confused sometimes. So I always call them pickles. You can eat them. My mother loves to eat pickerel. I do not so much because there's so many bones. So don't let me bore you guys. If you want to see any of my equipment or anything like that, I'll be happy to show you that. But I just wanted to share and do another live because I told everybody earlier today that I would. So here we are. I'm using jack traps. I got 3 jack traps and 2 heritage traps. And my favorite thing about the heritage traps is, you can put them a ways away, and when that flag goes off, man, you can see it. You can see it. And Jim, hello and welcome. And yes, we are out here on Etna Pond. And I fished near here before last year, a few years ago, pretty much kind of where that other trap is. I don't know if you can see it out there, but over this way some, because I was trying to fish in the mouth of that. I was looking on my map, and I've been fishing 8-foot spots around ponds, and I've done pretty good, and I've done, this year not so well with 8-foot spots, but there's 8 feet right in this area right out here, and so I tried to get into that spot, and I got out here this morning, there was already some holes drilled, so somebody else had already tried here, but still fun getting flags. That's what it's about. So to drill all my holes, if you guys are even interested, I use the 24 volt Strike Master with the freaking 8-inch. And that's the drill. Pretty good drill. But yeah, I just wanted to get out here, and it's nice, and I'm enjoying myself. Talking over myself at the same time. These people have been having a blast all day. It's nice seeing people out doing things and having a good time. It's a pretty neat rig. I'm a little shaky, folks. Awesome rig. So the question now is, will one of these flags go off? Hopefully it's one of those tip and spins. I'd love for you folks to see one of them in action. So there's 2 styles too, by the way. I'll tell you about that while I'm killing time waiting for a flag. So you got the stand-up. This is what I call a stand-up tip and spin. I'll set it off so you can see it. Okay, so it'll go up like that. Make sure you tuck these on. It hooks in there. When the fish hits it, it spins like this. And then they have another style, which I know probably a lot of you will like. And like I said, go to tipandspin.com. They hooked me up with these traps last year, and I didn't get to use them much because we had a horrible ice fishing season, to be honest with you. So I'd like to give them a little bit of recognition. But this is the polar tip-up style. So this one looks like it got hit because it's almost coming off. So basically, you have flags just like the other ones. When the fish spins, this flag will go up in the air and the fish will spin. Pretty good, pretty cool traps. I'm not sure which ones, or if they're the same price or different prices, but you can go check it out for yourself. Oh, look, they got a flag right over there. You got a flag! Right there, I don't know if you can see it. Flag is up. Looks like they might be picking up over there. Whoops. Man, I'm shaky. But yeah, they got a flag, so we'll see if they go get it. I'm sure they will. But anyways, those are pretty awesome traps. I enjoy using them. And like I said, they're wonderful for kids because it adds a little bit of excitement because they can see the fish spinning. They just had a fish at that trap earlier. So that's kind of what it's been here too for me. In Casey, the flags have been up and down, and they're usually at the same traps. Going over to tell them they got a flag. Tried yelling to them, they didn't hear me. But we're staying the night tonight. We're ice camping. I'm getting it all on video. And then we're going to have breakfast in the morning. I'm going to be cooking some deer meat. The deer meat I got was aged for 33 days. 33 days aged, so we'll see how that is. Only caught bass and pickerel there. There's trout here. I have a picture from the people right over there with the red trucks that I'll be adding into my video. They stocked us with 350, I think it was 14 to 16 inch trout in October. And I seen 2 years ago, I seen another trout come out of here, so. How you doing, Mom? Hello, the crappie kid. Hello. I appreciate that, man. This is my kind of fishing too. It's funner. It's a lot more fun because you can just set it and forget it, and you get a flag and the excitement's on. You know. Don't get me wrong. I love fishing, open water fishing, but this tops that to me. For me, this is Maine, king of casting. So these people are going out to their trap now to check it. How we doing, Mr. Happy? If you've never gone, you need to. It's definitely experience. It can get cold, but you just deal with the cold so you can have the fun. I do. Sometimes a little liquor will help. But don't tell them I said that. Oh. Yeah, you'll have to go way upstate or something, huh? So we're gonna see if they get a fish or not. Try to zoom in for you. Trying to hold it steady. There's probably white perch in here. I wouldn't say there isn't. I'm not exactly sure right off the top of my head. There's quite a list of things that are in here. Very nice. So I don't know. Maybe they just put it back down the hole. Yep. Oh, sorry, folks. Chasing flags. I love it too, man. I love it. Now we just got to get one. It's been a little quiet for a little while over here, but like I said, that trap right there has gone off multiple times today. I've had a fish on that trap, fish on that trap, fish on that trap, fish on that trap. That one way out there has not had anything. That one over there has not. And the one behind the shack there has. This one's been silent. So we got 9 traps out. And we'll see how that goes. I'm glad. Thanks for everybody tuning in. What are you booing about, Douglas Mack? This is Etna Pond, Etna, Maine. Just out here chilling. I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning. But we've been getting flags and it's been fun. Nope, I don't have any in the tent. I actually have, I can show you guys inside the tent. I have flooring down so that we can stay warm. As you can see, buddy heater. There's Casey staying warm. But yeah, this is our setup. Until later when we camp, then we'll rearrange everything and put up the cots and all that stuff we need to do. But before that, I'll be making food, which will end up being on my video that I've been making all day. I do have a whole bunch of jigging equipment that I'm planning on using some point, but I gotta go to a better place than this. I want to catch some nice, like lake trout or something good. I want to go to a place where there's salmon, rainbows, stuff like that, and do some jigging. Today it was more about just I fished out here and didn't catch anything, so I had a vengeance for the pond. And I was like, well, I'm going back out there and I'm going to a different spot and I will catch fish. And we've been catching fish. It's just been pickerel, like I said, but any flag is better than no flag. Yes, that's a Eskimo 3i. It's a very nice shack. They're affordable too, and I've had it for 4 years or so. And we just actually camped out last weekend. I have a full video I made about it, and it downpoured the whole time. We had 2 inches of water outside the shack. Inside we had a tarp down, so it was like floating sort of. So it was like 1 inch or so, but we didn't get wet. We have boots, nice boots. I got FXRs. I paid about $240 for those because I was done with boots. I bought so many pairs of boots and they just fell apart on me, so I tried to go somewhere else for my boots. Yeah, I'll be honest, like when I started ice fishing, I had horrible boots. My feet would get wet every time we went. My feet would be freezing cold. I didn't have very good gear. Yeah, and I knew that's my mother. I knew she was going to say that. I don't mind a little bit of pickerel, but I can't do bones. I don't know. I get a bone and it's like, ugh. But I forgot what I was saying now. Oh well. Man, if we can just get a flag. Yeah. I mean, I like I said, I don't mind eating it. It tastes good. I'm one of those people. Like I get a bone and I'm just like, oh, I hate. I guess it's like how it feels inside your mouth when you're eating it, and you get a bone. It's like, oh, you just ruined it. I wanted this nice flaky chunk of meat, and it's got a bone in it. But sorry if I'm moving around too much. I'm just checking the traps and showing you what I'm looking at, basically. Oh, looks like they got a flag. Some kids running. Awesome. Love seeing that. It's quieted right down on our side. But I ate yellow perch for the first time a couple years ago, and I actually liked it. So if I catch one of those, I might keep it. Most of the day today, I've just been letting everything go. There will be some derbies and stuff like that coming up in the future. Trying to see what they're doing. Sorry if it's shaky, I'm on my phone. It's hard to get a signal to live stream when I'm out here any other way. And hi Amber, I'm over to Etna Pond. The Lancasters over there just caught a trout. And now the kids are out there. They just waved to me. I think they might have a fish. I've had a bunch of flags today and a bunch of fish, but all pickerel. So hopefully we can get a trout today. That'd be cool. Or tomorrow. Well, hurry up and get so you're not sick so you can get out here. No, it's not looking good. I'm sure we'll find out if they caught anything. Yep, me and Casey are ice camping tonight. we got everything we need. It's nice in there. She's in there chilling right now while I do my live stream. Definitely cooling off a little bit out here with the shade coming down over everything. I'm going to try to fish a little bit. I'm going to try to do some night fishing too. Probably with some traps up close to the shack while we're just chilling out, and I'll keep checking them. It's been a pretty fun day, and it seems like everybody else that's been out here has been having a good day, and that's what it's about. Yeah, I'll probably get over that way at some point. But I was over on the other side of the boat launch a couple days ago and didn't catch anything, so I came back out and went down on the other corner here. It's awful quiet, folks. This guy, he is an absolute beast with riding snowmobiles. He's been riding that snowmobile since he got here today, which I don't blame him. I wish I would have brought mine today. But I just hiked out this morning and made a few trips. Took my time. So yeah, I don't normally say this kind of stuff, but if anybody would like to, give a super chat or anything like that, or I got a store, you can go in and check it out. I got some shirts in there and some other stuff, coffee cups, stuff like that say off to the side. That's my ice fishing. I'm actually going to change that logo. I want it to say off to the side. It has a trap off in the distance that's leaning. It was kind of an inside joke when I made that, but I just had to mention that because, every little bit helps. It costs me a lot to go out and do this stuff, and I do it for fun, but yeah. Anyways, back to fishing. You got nothing. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I was trying to watch from here, but my phone couldn't zoom too far. It's awesome, though. I want to make you a moderator, if I can. You get the blue wrench. So next time you're in here, everybody knows that you belong. I have people sometimes that watch, and if people are belligerent or stuff like that, they zap them, is what I call it. But comments have been great through all these lives that I've been doing. Now, if I can just get a flag, or Casey can get a flag, she's pretty much beating me for the biggest fish today. I shouldn't say pretty much, she is. She's caught the biggest pickerel, and I've caught the most. So, she would hope she catches more fish if she's doing dishes. But yeah, that's ice fishing if you've never done it. It's a waiting game. When I'm doing a live, it's like I can only do what I can do. So I try to show you everything and just have a good time and talk, answer questions for whoever asks one. But I definitely appreciate everybody coming in and liking and subscribing. And man, I keep doing these freaking ice fishing videos live if people like them. I tell you, I do metal detecting, and if I did a live, I think I had one video that did 3,000 views maybe one time, but the rest of the time it's like nobody even watches. Well, let's go just take a look at one of these and see how much they froze up since the last time I checked them. It turned out to be a beautiful day, though. It really did. It was frigid this morning. It was 4 degrees this morning. Man, that thing's froze up. Alrighty. Alright. That means I gotta get the scoop. Casey, what's the temperature? 19? Alright, so it's 19 right now. My fingers were wet and sticking to the metal. I'm just gonna break these up so they don't get frozen. I have insulators, I just forgot them. Should be good enough. Well, hopefully we get a flag. Look at them getting another flag. You must. If there's a kid running across the ice, there's a flag. Normally. We got him in the spotlight. Try not to shake, folks, but it's impossible. It's a little chilly out here. Hopefully he gets a fish. Pulling. Oh, he yelled big old pickle. Love it. Today I'm using shiners, little ones and big ones. King of casting. All right, let's finish checking what I was doing. Make sure I don't have any flags behind me. Nope. It's been pretty busy, but seems like whenever I'm recording, oh, get back in there. Whenever I'm recording, let's zoom back in. No flags when I'm recording, not allowed. But like I said, Sunday evening I'll have a full video out. I'm gonna display their trout that they caught at Etna Pond. I talked to them and they said it was perfectly okay to post a picture. So that'll be in the video. The eagle's back. We're gonna clean these holes out the next time I come out to check them. And when I'm done for the day, I always bring my traps into the shack so they can warm up and dry out. I was hoping this would be a trout trap right here up close to in this cove. But with all the pickle around, I don't know. And it's gotten dead quiet on our side. But you never know. And like I say, you never know unless you go. Tell you what though, these boots are amazing. My feet just stay so warm. I think they're actually snowmobiling boots. Well, ice fishing for trout. Well, I would say I usually, when I'm fishing for trout, I usually go with size 4 hooks, the eagle claw ones with the little spoon on it. Jack traps are super nice for trout because they have a really nice trigger system. I don't know if you know what a jack trap is, but see, that's the trigger system on a jack. That's the jack traps, and you can have them custom made. A ton of different colors, different line, different flags. There's a bunch of different setups. They're a really good trap. They're a little pricey, but they're worth it. Well worth it. Now, these are some fun ones here. I was just talking about these a little bit ago. These are the tip and spins. This is a polar style. Now when the fish hits it, that flag will pop, and that orange and black fish on top will spin as the fish is taking your line. So I would suggest these because they're fairly inexpensive. I think they're like $39 a piece. The jacks, I believe, were 60 or 70 bucks a piece. And then you got, your other ones like your heritages. I have a couple of out here. Pick something, try it. And if you don't like it, try something else. And then if you decide that doesn't work for you, you can go back to what you already have, Or if anything, you'll have extra to bring somebody with you. But yeah, these tip and spins this is a different type right here, but they're pretty awesome. I actually really enjoy them. And if I had kids that were little still, they would enjoy them. My 20-year-old son, he still enjoys them. But yeah, does they have another flag over here? Taking a picture. We'll see if they get anything. If I can stay still. He's pulling it up. Oh, there's a fish. Will look like a pickerel. Maybe. I do not know. The biggest thing about ice fishing is try to stay warm. If you're not warm, you will not have fun. Well, maybe they got a trout. I'm not sure. But they were recording and they're taking their time, so who knows? Back to what I was doing. Nobody really. Welcome. And yes, if you would subscribe, I'd appreciate it. All right. And now we wait. It has gotten so quiet out here on my side. I guess I'm not allowed to catch fish while I'm live streaming. We'll see. Hopefully if I get a fish, Casey will come out and record while I catch it. She's lavishing inside in her chair with the heat. And I don't blame her one bit. So I've been outside now for 39 minutes. Not freezing, but it's not too bad. A little bit of Fireball and you'll be fine. Well, welcome back, Penguin. So like I said, if you probably didn't hear me, we've had a ton of fish and a ton of flags. That trap, that trap, that trap, that trap, that trap. since my last live stream. I got most of it on record, so you won't miss out. You'll be able to see that video. Other than that, we're just chilling, waiting for a flag, and the neighbors across the way have caught a trout. So they sent me a picture, and they're going to let me use it in the video and stuff. It's going to be awesome. It's not about, my thing was I just wanted to show people there are trout in here because it's been such a, like almost a myth, sort of. People didn't want to believe it. But they've been releasing them in here. So they're a lot of people around the state of Maine like to call them tank scrubbers. But to me, it's a trout is a trout. And especially catching one out here, that's awesome. I can go 3-4 minutes from my house and catch a trout. I love it. Absolutely. I don't care if it's a tank scrubber or not. Now, if I could just get a flag. Ice fishing gods, please, just one flag for the live stream. We are allowed 5 traps per person. And I have 5 and Casey has 4, excuse me. Most of the time, placing a flag is you try to use courtesy with the people that are fishing around you. These people already had shacks here. I came over here to this corner and put my traps in. They came out and they put their traps over there. That's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Try to give your neighbors space, let them have a good time. And who wants to be right beside somebody else and listen to all their conversations and their music and everything? You get what I'm saying? So that's how I judge that. And as far as knowing, there's lots of different ways of knowing where to fish. I love just randomly going places and fishing and just drilling a hole and putting a trap in and seeing what happens. Out here and most of the local ponds around me, I've been trying to fish the 8-foot spots this year because last year I had a lot of luck fishing the 8-foot spots. I basically just go and fish and see what happens. Some people go out one day with the fish finders and go around just looking for fish and judge it that way. I mean, it's ice fishing, so if you got a trap, if you drill a hole and you got a trap in the water, you're fishing. You know, you may not catch the big one, but you'll know better than to go back to that spot next time or whatnot. Oh, I play games too. I'm on Xbox. It's pretty fun. When I get bored, I play Elder Scrolls Online quite a bit. I'm a dork that way. Thomas Payne, hello. King of Casting, if you have any questions, I have a Facebook group. You can join me there, and then you can get a hold of me and ask questions. If I can answer it for you, I sure will. You can post your big fish in there or whatever you catch. And it's mostly about adventuring because during the summer I do metal detecting. During the hunting season, I cut up wild game. I cut up deer, bear, and moose, all that. So, but yeah, that group is on Facebook. It's the same as my YouTube, Outdoors with Aaron. And everybody in there is a very great group of people. Nobody trashes anybody else because I'll kick them out. Just like my live streams. Thomas Payne, yes, we're in Maine. I'm at Etna Pond in Etna, Maine. And it's been a pretty good day. I've been searching for the elusive trout, and my neighbors over there, they managed to get one out of the ice, so that's pretty awesome. I'm also making a full video. I keep saying that, but I just want everybody to know that. So if you don't get to see me catch a fish, you can go back to that video and you can see all the fish that I've been talking about that I did catch. Because it's quieted right down. And I feel like it's because I'm out here recording, and it's just not going to happen because I'm recording. You know, the curse of the live. These people are just having such a fun day. I wish I would have brought my snowmobile. Firefighter and medic, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. I was hoping to see you at my little Christmas thing I did. But that's cool. And you're exactly right. There's always action on my channel. I try. Except for no action on my fishing traps right now. But that's all right. Everybody else is out there having fun, and that makes me have fun. Oh, we got some more people out here with trucks. I play Xbox, I do. And for anybody out there, I'll tell you, my name is Raised Panic. They're just having a blast. Isn't it great? This looks like a husband and a wife. We are in Maine. We are at Etna Pond in Etna, Maine. And we are on a mission to catch a trout. Hopefully I can before I leave tomorrow. We do not know, but we'll try. I've had quite a few videos. I've gone on doing some fishing and was almost skunked a bunch of times and stuff. So today's been a great day. It was a great holiday. We had a lot of fun. But I'm glad to see you in the live here. That's awesome. The deepest spot I believe is like 12, maybe 13 feet, maybe. We're in like 4 feet towards the shore. It gets a little deeper and then it gets out to about 8 feet out in this area here, somewhere where these traps are, out in there. And then it shallows out and gets deep. So it's not a very deep pond, but I've heard like a guy earlier that was in here talking, I can't remember his name. But he said he caught a 5-pound bass out of here. So that would be fun. That would be a nice catch. It'd be a great catch and release. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to try to stay until noontime. And just to get in a little extra fishing. We're going to get up, have breakfast and all that. And coffee and do some fishing, and then we're gonna head out of here. In February, there's the Messalonsky Derby or the Belgrade Lakes. The proceeds go to benefit the school. I posted a bunch. I don't remember all the details right off the top of my head. I've got a lot going on today, but I'll be at that derby, and that's going to be a good one. Somebody else is bringing out a nice shack. The lake is called Etna Pond. E-T-N-A is how you spell the Etna. You should probably know that. But yeah, somebody's bringing out a nice shack. It's great to see. People are getting out, and I love it. Come on, flag. Here, flag, 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 flag. I'm telling you, it's the curse of the live. Although the live stream earlier, I was walking up to a trap and the flag went off. Fortunately, it was a hit and run. So I wonder where they're going to go set up that ice shack. You can learn a lot, not even trying to be like sneaky with people and stuff like that, but just by seeing where everybody else sets up. And sometimes, like during a derby, if everybody's all in one spot, go somewhere else away from them. And your chances, I feel like your chances are better because they're scaring all the fish towards you. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. You're coming to Etna tomorrow? Well, if you see a red shack out here in the corner from the boat launch, stop by and say hello. You're more than welcome. I'll be here until noontime. So if you're coming in the morning, then you'll see me. Yeah, I know. If I could be talking about it and a flag would go off, that'd be cool. I hope it's one of these tip and spins, because I really want you guys to see those go off. They're amazing, and like I keep saying, man, they're great for children. I mean, they're great for anybody, but the children will have way more fun with those than they would, just a flag going up in the air, in my opinion. No worries, man. If I ain't here, I'm sure you'll meet me at a pond or a lake or something someday. Yeah, I mean, you got to have patience to do this. You got to have patience, because that's what it's about. I mean, if I wasn't doing this live and standing out here right now, I wouldn't be walking these traps and staring at them so much. I'd probably be in there on my phone posting a video for you guys, or talking with Casey. As soon as this live's over, though, I'm making dinner. We're having deer meat, and it was aged for 33 days. So we'll see how that comes out. Everybody else that's eaten it said it was wonderful. It was great. And I just happened to get some of it, so we'll give her a try. We're having steak and potatoes for dinner. You turned 23. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. You just got a happy birthday from Outdoors with Aaron. And I appreciate you subscribing and joining my lives, my friend. You're more than welcome to fish with me. If you ever see me out on the lake, stop over, throw some holes in. I tell that to everybody, but nobody ever shows up. You can do it, firefighter medic. Get out there and do it. Get yourself some of those tip and spins. They're not the cheapest ones, and they're not the most expensive ones, but they're great traps. They really are. Just make sure you put the flags on tight, because if not, when they go off, it shoots the flag like 6 feet, and you don't even know you had a flag. Trust me, I found out the hard way. So yeah, it seems like everybody that's been out on this pond so far today has been having a great day. I've seen everybody run for flags. So I mean, there's lakes that you should bring your kids to fish, and there's lakes that you should fish. If you're gonna bring your kids, I would suggest not going to Wasakeg and Dexter, just as an example, because it's a very slow lake. But Plymouth Pond, Etna Pond, Herman Pond, Pleasant Pond, and Stetson, they are lakes that you can go to and bring your children and have a great time, because everybody gets to catch a fish, or at least the group gets some flags, when you're not sitting there all day. Now, I did sit over there all day and I only have one flag. I went to Moosehead already once this year. Everybody else on one side of the cove caught fish, and me and Kenny on the other. Kenny had a flag. I didn't catch anything all day. It seems like that's how it starts for me. I go ice fishing everywhere, all over the place, and I barely catch anything, and then comes around Derby time and I start nailing them. So, and I plan on trying to go back to win the Plymouth Derby this year. That one's in Plymouth, Maine. What are you saying, Penguin? You're going to get here at 8 tomorrow? Oh, I should still be here. I'd be happy to meet you. I wish I had stickers. I gave them all away during deer season, and I haven't purchased anymore. Well, I can't believe I've already been live for 55 minutes. And I haven't had one flag. That is crazy. I am 41. You just exposed my age to the whole world. I don't care. I never did a lot of ice fishing when I was a kid. I did a lot of regular fishing. Did some trout lines, I think they're called, down in Tennessee for catfish. Always loved fishing. Always knew about ice fishing, and my relatives always went ice fishing, but I don't know if my dad really liked ice fishing because he never really brought me ice fishing. But I got into it because I met Kenny and he was ice fishing, and I'd done a little bit on my own time before that with my children. But I really got into it with them once we started going to derbies and just started seeing all the equipment and the stuff that people had. And I was like, man, this looks like so much fun. And then I realized that like the way I had all my stuff set up and the things I had just weren't sufficient. There's a certain, there's a certain things you have to have. Like the shack, a table, the stove. You know, if you're going to stay overnight, you need cots. You need jet sleds, your own auger. And I've just slowly accumulated this stuff. Like Kenny bought the new 40 volt lithium auger, and I bought this one off of him. I got those bags off in Kenny. You know, I bought those stuff off in people. I ordered all my jack traps so I could have them the way I wanted, stuff like that. But it takes a little bit to get used to. But the only way you're gonna know what's comfortable for you is by getting out there and just buying your initial gear and being like, all right, I'm gonna try camping out. And then you go out on that camp out, and it's probably a little cold and miserable, but you made it through. And then you feel even better about it out of that, or you never want to do it again. One or the other. Bear Wire, welcome. I am doing great. I'd do better if I was getting flags right now, but I think it's the curse of the live, because we were getting flags probably every 20 minutes to a half an hour, and it just died off. So, but I'm doing great. I'm enjoying myself and enjoying the conversation with everybody. Yeah, Mother, I don't remember him building an ice shack. So obviously he built it and was not planning on taking me. He was going with the boys. But that's all right. Come on, we need a flag. Oak Ridge Taxidermy, welcome. Last I checked, the temp was 19. It might have went down. Did the temp go down? See, I don't have Surrey. I have Ice Shack, and it's called a Casey. I go, Casey, did the temperature go down? She said, no, it's still 19. Nicholas, if you're watching, it's 19. Feels like 10, she said, according to the temperature thing. It's not so bad. I've been out here for 59 minutes, and I haven't been in the shack, and I'm not cold. And I got a hoodie, a sweatshirt, and a t-shirt, insulated jeans, and long johns on. So it's not so bad. There's no wind. If there was wind, it would be a whole different story. Hey there from Texas. Reminds me of Idaho. We lived a decade there. Where are y'all at? We are in Maine. We are out on Etna Pond in Etna, Maine. And we're trying to catch a trout. I've caught a bunch of pickerel today. My neighbors over there caught a trout, which was amazing, and I'm so thankful for them to let me share their picture of their trout. That's going to be in my video, so you gotta go check that out on probably be out Sunday evening. Don't forget to subscribe and like, folks. I would appreciate it if you would do that. That's great. That's the easiest way to help, and it's free. I'm going to be here, bud. I'll be here until noontime, at least. I might have most of my gear that I don't need for fishing back at the truck, but I'll still be here. I'm not going to get a flag during this live stream, am I? Hey, I appreciate that, Oak Ridge Taxidermy. Thank you very much. There's going to be a lot more. Like I said, I am going to be announcing the big fish at the Belgrade Lakes. I think it's Messalonski Derby. I don't know if they're still using the Messalonski as the name for the Derby, but they invited me down last year to read off the big fish, and they're inviting me back down again this year. So I will definitely be there. And I have another Derby. That one's on the 8th. And the Plymouth Derby that I'm going to is on the 15th. And then the Heartland Derby is going on the 15th, I think, and the 16th. So I'm going to try to be at the Heartland one too. But I got to go to the Plymouth because I won the biggest bass 2 years ago, and they didn't have it last year. And I really want to go back to see if I can win the biggest fish again. This year it started out slow, and I really ain't caught much except for pickerel for some reason. But you don't know unless you go. That's what I always say. And I like just fishing old school and seeing what I can catch and moving around and trying new things. So, there. That was quite a spiel. After this, I will be going probably to a different spot to fish. I got a few places that I've never fished that I would like to go try. So I won't divulge that information yet, but yes, after this trip, I will be going to fish a different spot. I feel like there's going to be a flag anytime now. I'm gonna stream for another half an hour, maybe a little longer, because I want a trap to go off, and I want to catch a fish for you guys, because that's what I tried to do earlier. Had a flag, no fish, and I don't want to let you guys down. So we're gonna try. I am getting a little chilly, but I'm gonna stand out here and get pneumonia for you guys. Oh, that sucks. My lighter fell in the snow. It's not working no more. Come fish Swan Lake. Greetings. I will definitely think about that one, Spencer. I don't think I've ever fished there, so that could definitely be an interesting trip. And greetings from Istanbul, Turkey. Wow, greetings. Welcome to my stream. We're out here ice fishing. That is an awesome comment, Firefighter Medic. I try my hardest, and I just try to stay real. That's it. You know, if I don't catch any fish, I'm going to post a video. If I lose every fish off the hook during the video, I'm going to post it anyways. I don't want to be one of those channels that only shows you the big fish they caught or somebody else caught. You know, I want to show you the realism of ice fishing, and it's what you put in is what you get back, you know. That's why I always say on Facebook, I'm real. Bearwire, I would like to ice fish with you sometime this season. Hey man, all you gotta do is if you're not on Facebook, then you gotta message me through YouTube, and that makes it more difficult. But if you're on Facebook, go to Outdoors with Aaron on Facebook, and you can message me through Messenger on Facebook, and we can set up a time to go ice fishing. Hell yeah, I will go ice fishing with anybody. I don't care. I'll show you what I do. I'll let you try out the tip and spins. Oh, that's awesome. That's why I do this, because I want people to enjoy what I do, and I'm telling you that today the world is full of a bunch of people that are just nasty. I see posts all the time where some kid will post, they're looking for this, they're looking for that, if anybody could help them, and people just stomp on their face on social media, and it's horrible. I totally get that. I will always tell you where I'm at. And I've gotten a lot of nasty comments since I started my YouTube about spot burning, I guess they call it. Like I go somewhere and I catch a bunch of nice fish, and they say, oh, well, it's your fault that the lakes are ruined. And it's like, dude, I could have gone to that lake, or I could have not gone to that lake, and somebody else could have gone there and caught those same fish. It's so ridiculous. But awesome, Penguin. Like I said, I'll be here until noontime. But yeah, I mean, I just show the realism of what I'm doing, and if people don't like it, then you can watch some other channel. That's just the truth of the matter. This guy just loves his snowmobile. He makes me happy. He's been riding it all day since he got here. That's awesome. I don't know if you can even see him. Now you can. And see, this is how it's going to work out, folks. Because I'm going to end up eventually ending the stream, because Casey's here and she's going to yell at me and treat me bad. But no, she ain't going to do that. But basically, I told her I was going to be an hour, maybe a little longer, and see if we can get a flag and just give everybody an update. But that's how it works. You're standing out here waiting for a flag just for that reason, and then nothing. But I think that's why everybody's out just riding around having fun, because nobody's getting any flags. You subscribing to my YouTube or my Facebook? Everybody's welcome in my Facebook. You can share your YouTube channels. You can share your adventures with your family. I don't care if you went to Disney World or if you went to check out the world's largest porta potty. It don't freaking matter. I love seeing everybody's adventures with their families and stuff. Big fish. You know, I do metal detecting, like I said, and treasure hunting. I find a lot of good stuff there too. So, yes, definitely subscribe, Penguin. Yeah, just tell her it's the same as YouTube. It's got my logo. You type in Outdoors with Aaron, it should come up. And you're welcome to join that group, because I post a lot on there too. And there's sometimes stuff on there that you don't see on the YouTube. So I definitely appreciate everyone. It's not about getting famous. It's just about having a group of people that enjoy doing the same things that I do. And I like to share my adventures. And I've been doing it for 5 years now. And my YouTube has taken off. And I feel like people enjoy it. And until people don't enjoy it, I'm not going to stop, because I enjoy making the videos for you. It's excitement for me. I go out, do something, go home, post that video, and then I get to just watch and see how many people actually like it, how many people, you know what I mean? I get a lot of great comments. I mean, I get more good comments and great people that I meet than I do bad. And if somebody's just totally belligerent, then they're just going to get blocked from my channel, because I don't need to deal with that. I'm not doing that on social media. I absolutely love you, firefighter medic. You're awesome. You've been a great part of my channel since I don't even know when, but you've been here for a long time, and I appreciate you. I don't ever ask for anything really from anybody. Now and then I will mention about my store and stuff like that, but in order to keep going, I have to have funds coming in somewhere to keep this YouTube going. And I've done pretty good through deer season and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't made millions like everybody thinks you make on YouTube, because that's just falsehood. It is really hard to get anywhere. You have to make it something you want to do, and that's what I've been trying to do. And some days I'm out finding scrap metal, doing whatever I can to try to make a little bit of cash to keep going, you know. And I've had a lot of people that have donated and done great things for me, and I appreciate them, because they've helped that little bit to get me going. But that's what it is, you know. And if you're going to start your own YouTube, the only thing I can say is you got to get out there, find what you're good at, what you like to do, and just do it. Just do it. And don't stop, no matter what. Don't get down on yourself. Just because, trust me, I've been there. I've been down because trying to post things, and it's just hard because when everybody's doing something, it's the way I always tell people when I'm talking is like, it's like casting a line into the sea, into the ocean. You know, there's a lot of space out there. There's a lot of things. And now when everybody's casting their line into the sea, it's even harder to catch anything. So it's the best way I can explain being on YouTube. So I just do me, and I post my videos, and I do random things. And a lot of times, like I said, my live streams are just random. They're just random because I'm here and I'm doing it, and I want to share what I'm doing. And these lives have been getting better and better. So, especially when I'm ice fishing, everybody loves it. I'm unfortunately sorry that I have not had a flag, but that's just the breaks. It's hard to get them on camera, I guess, because I ain't had nothing. But like I said, folks, I will be having a full video of this whole trip coming out Sunday evening. So if you subscribe, hit the like button and that notification, you'll definitely see it. I appreciate everybody. I'm starting to get a little chilly, so I'm going to end this live now. So watch the video on Sunday, and you will see what happens the rest of the night. Oh, yeah, when we went over in Ezra's car, firefighter medic. Yes, thank you. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Maybe, I'm not going to guarantee anything, but maybe tomorrow I will try to do another live. But I'm going to have a lot going on, a lot of fishing to do, try to catch that trout. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. And we'll see you next time. Keep on naturing. Peace.